Hello from the other side. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's live English lesson, AM language, and at AM language. And I am your teacher for the lesson, Richie. So I hope everybody is doing well at the moment. I'm just trying to share the actual lesson. As always, guys, please make sure that you follow the lesson in the live chat section, whether it's now live or if you're watching it later. So that is where the action happens. So make sure you check it out there. Today is Music English. Which simply means that we are going to look at developing your abilities to think about word collocation, linking words together, and yes, there's also singing involved. Lisa, welcome to today's lesson, Lisa. Lisa is one of our wonderful teachers at AM Language. Thank you very much for joining. Irina F, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson, Irina. Привет, welcome to today's lesson. So, we've got a couple of songs that we're going to look at. I'm thinking of starting off with a Sting song. Every breath you take, make. I can't remember the lyrics. Every breath you take. Yes, that's the name of the song. Every move you make. It's a good song, and there's plenty of word collocations to be had there. The next song after that is going to be Billie Eilish, who is the musician behind the new James Bond theme, No Time to Die. We're going to be looking at a song of hers called Everything I Wanted. It's a good song. It's a catchy song as well. So I do recommend it as well. And then the final one, I know we've never looked at any lyrics from this particular singer before, but she's very well known. And it would be criminal not to look at her. We're going to look at Adele. We're going to look at her song called Hello. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry. When you think of those lyrics, hello from the other side, quite deep potentially. What does that mean? Maybe she is actually just a stalker. I mean, if you have called someone 1,000 times and the person hasn't got back to you, clearly there is an issue in the relationship. I don't think it's working out very well. Alida says, good afternoon, Richard. Good afternoon, Alida, and buenos dias from where you are in Patagonia. So good morning where you are. Actually, I don't know what the time difference is in Patagonia at the moment. The clocks went backwards. So maybe we're closer to your time now. Well, we should be anyway. As always, guys, so this week, let me just tell you what we are going to be doing this week before we actually get into the lesson itself. So obviously today, Music English, guess the missing word. Tomorrow, plural S. We are going to look at countable versus uncountable nouns. Alida says, have you changed the hour there? Well, yes, the hour's gone backwards in Europe. Some people think that the hour should be changed anymore. I don't really know the answer to it, to be honest. When the hour goes back, that's good because you get an extra hour of sleep. So I'm not going to object to it. It's the summer one because the hour goes forward and you lose an hour of sleep. So Tuesday, tomorrow, plural S, countable versus uncountable nouns. Very important that we make sure we get this right. And it doesn't matter what level you are, I can assure you these mistakes are still made. Wednesday, we're going to look at linking words, linking ideas. We need to do more of this, as it's been brought to my attention that writing in the level tests need to improve because there isn't enough there isn't enough time dedicated maybe to in when students are writing. They need to think about how they are linking ideas together. So that is what we are going to be looking at on Wednesday, how to link ideas together. Thursday, punctuation. Yes, we are. It's about time we looked at punctuation again. Friday, we're going to be looking at build sentences. What am I trying to say? So it all ties it in quite nicely. Evelina, buon pomeriggio. Good afternoon and welcome to today's lesson. And Debek, welcome back to the lesson. Hello, thank you very much for joining. So 6 minutes gone and we've got a decent number of people, so we shall begin. Just to explain how today works, I'm going to give you little bits of a song, okay? Such as this one here from a song that we're about to look at. And it's quite simple. You need to try and think of what the word is going to be. I will then I'm going to give you more than just one sentence at a time, of course, otherwise that's just not fair. So it will end up looking a little bit like this. For example, 1 second. Okay, so you might have a couple of missing words. So I will sing because it's an opportunity for me to sing. And you guys need to try and think what are the missing words. And this is just natural word collocation. It's trying to think what comes after. So you have here, every move you, every vow you break, every you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you. So there we then need to try and think, right, what sort of word can go afterwards? And you guys can come in and you can try and think, okay, what word might go there? So you've got this word collocation with move. Every move you, okay, so then you start thinking to yourself, is it take? Is it make? Is it every move you do? Can we say that? Can we say do? No, we can't say do because every move you do, no, we just wouldn't go with do. So we can't use do. Of course, in this case, the answer is make because we can say move you make. And then we've got this next one, every vow you break, every something you fake. And then in this case, we need to think, right, what word goes there? What could go there, for instance? Okay, in this case, you might think to yourself, every something you fake. Okay, every word you fake. No, we don't have say. That doesn't work. Every look you fake. Maybe every look you fake. That could work. But of course, you could then say every smile you make. Every smile you fake. Like a fake smile. So then we would say, in this case, smile. And you guys would be correct because smile is the correct answer. If it's a little bit difficult, I will give you some ideas and clues to help you guess. Arena F says, every move you make. Yes, that is indeed the answer. So with that being said, let's get into it now. And I'm going to help you along the way because context matters. And that cannot be emphasized enough. context always matters when we're trying to think of possible words that go into a specific place. This one here, I'm going to have to do twice, unfortunately, because it's just a little bit too. The sentence is just a bit too long. Okay, so let's see about this one. I think that would be a sensible word to remove. That would be a sensible word to move. And I think this one would make sense to move as well. Okay, so, and then this is the next bit as well. Okay, here we go. That should work quite nicely. Okay, so we've got some missing words here. You've got since you've been gone. No, I can't say it. If I sing it now, you know what? I'm not going to sing it now. I'm going to sing it once we've actually done it, because if I sing it, I probably am going to end up ruining the activity, because I'm going to end up saying the actual words. So we've got since you've gone, I've been something without a trace. I something at night. I can only see your face. I something around, but it's you. It's meant to go into the next one here. I can't replace. I feel so cold, and I long your embrace. I keep crying, baby, baby, please. Okay, so now you have to think of the words. I'm going to help you here because I'm going to talk. So the first thing we need to think about is the context. Since you've gone, I've been something without a trace. Now, a trace, okay, is like would be something like let's say you're looking for a mouse, okay, and what you would do is you would follow the little crumbs of cheese to where the mouse is eating, and that is the trace, following the crumbs. Okay, Hansel and Gretel, there you go. Hansel and Gretel, they follow the crumbs. So since you've gone, I've been without a trace. So here we need to think of what words could possibly go here. I'm going to give you some possible ideas, okay, at some point. But think about this. The context is the person is gone. So think about that. The word is related to when someone's gone, okay? You've then got the next one here, number 2. I something at night. So here you need to think of a word that goes at night, okay? Think carefully. Is it a noun or is it a verb? Can only see your face. I around, but it's you, okay? So here we need to think of a verb that goes with around. Now, and then the last one here, obviously, is to do with the preposition. So let me start giving you some possible ideas here. Let's go with, okay, I'm just going to give you some ideas, okay? Not everything I suggest is correct, because otherwise that would be cheating. Well, it'd be just making it too easy for you. There we go. Let's go. And let's go with the last one over here. Oh. Okay. Arena F has come in though very quickly with the answers. Let's see if she is right, and then we'll see if you guys agree. Please don't look up the answer at the same time. That will definitely not help. Oh, I just realized I don't think properly. Hope you can all hear me. So Arena F has said, Since you've gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and long for your embrace. So she has gone for lost without a trace, dream at night, look around, and for your embrace. Long for your embrace. Embrace is a hug, by the way. So, do you agree with Arena F? Has she got the correct answers? Or do you think maybe it's a slightly different one? Maybe you think it's, could it be at, for instance, or of? Do you think maybe instead of dream, maybe think makes more sense? Instead of find, instead of lose or lost, maybe it's find. What do you guys think? So let me know if you agree with Arena F. And if you don't agree, maybe you have some other answers. And I have completely forgotten about my cup of tea. Oh, oh no. Oh dear, that's not, no. This is a bad cup of tea now. The word is tepid. Tepid is a terrible temperature for tea. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's like lukewarm, really. Let's put it that way. We would say lukewarm. It's just disappointing. It's not a good cup of tea. I forgot about it. Okay, guys. So let's see. Let me know in the live chat. Do you agree with Arena F? You've got some options. You've got find, lose, or maybe you want to change it to lost. Dream, think, look, watch, at, of, and for. Alida says that she agrees with Arena F. I think I know that song by heart. It is a very, very famous song, and if you like Sting and you like the song, make sure you like the video. I like Sting as well. I think Sting is very good, but sometimes it can be really hard to actually remember what his singing. It's sometimes very clear, and sometimes it's really difficult to understand what he has sung. Evelina says that she agrees as well. Okay, well, guys, in which case we can move on because Arena F's answer was correct. You've got lost without a trace. So basically, the person's disappeared. Of course, you're going to dream at night. Look around. Well, there we go. Around is a preposition, a dependent preposition of the verb look. And long for your embrace. I just want to say this, okay? If you say you long for something, okay? I long for something. What you're really saying is, I really, really want something. Okay, it's a strong desire of want. I long for it. So you could say, I long for the end of COVID-19. I long for it because you really want it to end. Or you might say, for instance, I long to win the lottery, whatever. Okay, so that's what that means. Now let's move on to our next song. That is to do with Billie Eilish. Everything I Wanted. So let's have a little look and we can then see what we think. It's a good song. I do recommend it. I'll put it in the thingamajigs below. Let's see. Right, I'm going to go with this. I think this part makes sense to go with to begin with. I'm missing something there. Right. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to be naughty with that one. Yes. Okay, this one, I think I'm going to be a little bit naughty in some places. So that is the first part. And then the second part that I'm going to go with is Do 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 do. Long is like crave. Yes, Debuk. Sometimes they can be synonyms. They are similar. Yes, I'm going to be naughty with this one as well. And I don't want to give away the previous answer to something, so I'm going to go with this. Okay, guys. So I'm going to give you some possible ideas in a moment, but you've got this. Okay, so the first one here, you'll probably think to yourself, oh, no, you haven't. Yes, I have. The first one you need to think about is a modal verb. So number one, you do need to think about a modal verb. I'm not going to tell you any more than that, other than you've got some examples such as could, might, will, that sort of thing. Okay, so that's what you need to think about for the first one. It been a nightmare to anyone who might. Now the clue here, Alida thinks that the first one might be must, maybe. It must have been. Okay, I mean it does go, but let's see if it's correct. But it does go. So well done on the fact that you chose something that goes. To anyone who might something. Now here, what you need to think about is a word that rhymes with nightmare. Okay, so that's for number two. Think of a word that goes with nightmare. Okay, it's a word that sounds similar. Okay, like air, chair, care, bear. Okay, so it's going to go along with something like that. Nobody. Now, this is a cheeky one, I do admit. Irina says, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Okay, well, it does go. We'll see if Irina F is correct. Do let me know, guys, if you agree with any of the answers that the other that students are coming up with. Now, the next one here is going to be a little bit of a cheeky one because you need an adverb. So number three, you need to think of an adverb. Okay, so for example, you might need to think of things like it could be adverb like always. It could be an adverb like even or never. Okay. Um, and then I saw them. Now, this one is going to be a little bit cheeky. Number four. Okay, there's two things I'm going to tell you. One, you need a verb. Okay. And you need to think of a verb, maybe something like sit, stand, or lie, for example. But then you need to decide what form. So is it past, continuous, or the infinitive? So have a little think about that. So I'm going to put that in there actually. Past, continuous, or infinitive, question mark. I think that's the best way to go about that, to give you some ideas. I don't expect everybody to have heard this song before. De Burke says scare. Oh, I see what you mean. To anyone who might scare. It rhymes, but does it go? Well, we'll discover that later. Number five, we've got this. It's similar to number two. Okay, so same as for number two. Okay, so those are the clues to help you answer this one here. So far, we've got Alida, who thinks the first one could be must. It does go. Whether it's the correct answer is another question, but it does go. It's the right sort of modal verb to use. Arena F thinks it's might. Number two, the answer for number two as well. Arena F thinks it's care. De Burke thinks it's scare. Let's see what you think about the others. I think 4 is probably the hardest one to get here. Okay. By the way, I have been. If you look at 1, if you look at 2, 3, and 4, I have put the answer there. There is the answer is in the live chat already. You just need to think about which one it is. So don't think you have to. Don't think you're lost. You don't need to be. There's enough there to help you. Arena F says, nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw him standing right there. Kind of thought they might care. Okay, well, it goes. Whether it is the correct answers is another question. But if you agree with Arena F, let me know in the live chat. If you disagree with Arena F, let me know in the live chat as well. I do recommend this song. It is a very good song, and I think it's quite a thoughtful song when you look at the whole song in terms of its lyrics. I think it's quite well written, I must say. I hadn't heard of Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish, sorry. I hadn't heard of Billie Eilish before the new James Bond theme song came out. But I think she's rather good. She's got quite a good voice. Well, of course she has a good voice. Alida says you don't know the song. Not to worry, I will share the link in the description below later where you could find the song. De Burke thinks for number 3 it's even. So De Burke agrees with Arena F on this one. Alida, do you agree? Do you think it makes sense? Do you think even goes there? And then let me know about 4. Probably the hardest one of the lot. Arena F has gone for standing. I saw them standing right there. I think I probably, you know what, I should have done, not the continuous. But yeah, just the ing, I suppose. No, I think that's fine. I'm sorry, I'm thinking aloud to myself. Okay, guys, so we're nearly at full agreement. If you guys let me know, do you completely agree with Arena F, or is there anything you would change? It does go. I mean, if you do sing it, it has a ring to it. So it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. Nobody cried. Nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. Kind of thought they might care. Okay. If I'll give you guys one more minute, and then I'll let you know what the correct answer is, and we will then move on to Adele with Hello from the Other Side. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times. Okay, right. 30 more seconds, and then I'll let you know what the answer is. I definitely need some water. I saw you standing right there. Oh, well, that was silly of me. Okay, so we have. Okay, so let you. Okay, I'll tell you what the answers are. Quite simply, Arena F is correct again. All of the answers are according to what Arena F said. So well done, Arena F, for you. That's 2 out of 2. So well done there. Now let's have a look at the next one. So we're now going to move on to Adele. Hello from the Other Side. Now I know you guys probably know the lyrics or a lot of lyrics to this song, so I need to be a bit careful. I don't want to. I don't want to go for something too obvious, but it's very difficult. Let's see. Um, I'm going to go with this. But do I know how to sing? Okay, right. I don't know how to sing this part of the song. I'll try. Anyway, let's have a go. And it fits as well. Okay, right. I think that's going to make sense for that one. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. Oh, yes, let's throw in this one. That's naughty. I'm on number 4 here. And this is an entire phrase. So I think there's an opportunity to learn about this phrase. Okay, so this is a little bit over here. So you've got the first bit, which is obviously the famous one. Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you. Okay, and then this next bit is hello, can you me? I'm California dreaming about who we be when we were and oh, that's right, because that's meant to be free. Let me do this again. No wonder I for a second I thought, what on earth is that? And then I realized that it was I just got it. I should have put a space in order for it to make more sense. There we go. Okay, so the Burke is coming straight away with here. I mean, look, this is a very famous song. I don't know if I really need to give you guys that much of, well, many clues. So hear me. Well, it does go. Whether it's the right one, we shall see. Hello, can you hear me? It goes. I'm California dreaming. Think about prepositions there, about who we something be. This is a grammar point. I'm not going to give you any more clues than that, but think about a grammar point where you are talking about something in the past, okay? That is no longer. De Burke says younger, so that would be when we were younger and free. Well, it goes. Whether it's the correct answer, we shall see. And then you've got here, I've forgotten how it felt before the world at our feet. This is an entire phrase, to be honest. So here you do need to think about this entire phrase. I'm going to give you a clue for number 5. Okay. And you need to think of words. I'm going to give you these possibilities. Okay, so those are your options. Now, you might need to change the tense if you think that it needs to be changed, but those are your 3 options that you need to think about. Okay, so let's see what you guys come up with. De Burke has got us started here with here and younger. I mean, look, this song is it's one of those which I think quite a lot of people feel comfortable singing along to if they chose to do a karaoke sort of thing in a bar. My karaoke song is Bob Marley's Buffalo Soldier. I'm comfortable singing that.
I personally would not take on an Adele song if I was singing, doing karaoke. I'm not a very good singer. So I think, yeah, but I can take on something like Bob Marley. Although Bob Dylan is easy to do because Bob Dylan can't sing, so that makes it easier. Okay, so far we've only got we've only got two answers for this one. So hello, can you me? I'm California dreaming about who we be. Okay. This can be a little. If you want me to give you, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little bit of a clue. Don't forget, guys. Number two, you got to think of a preposition. Okay, Alida has come in here with all the answers. Let's see if she is correct. Well, let's see if Alida is correct. So, Alida says one is here, two is well, would be an article rather than a preposition. So we're not going to be able to say I'm a California dreaming. This has to be a preposition, not an article. Three, used to. Well, I have to say, I would like everybody to think about that one, to think if Alida is correct. Number four, younger, where you agree with De Burke. And number five was Irina F has come in with, hello, can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. I've forgotten how it felt before the world fell at our feet. Okay, well, Irina F has come in with all the answers, but is she correct? There are a few noticeable differences. And yes, Alida, number one is here. So we can confirm number one is definitely here. Absolutely. Number two, at the moment, Arena F has said in, Alida has said the correct answer here, though, is in. Number three, used to. We've got two answers here with used to, and number three is used to. Absolutely. Of course it is. I used to do this, and used to is a really important bit of grammar to know how to use properly. You would definitely learn this when you are pre-intermediate, and it's important to remember that you use used to. I don't know what that noise was. You use used to when you are talking about something that happened in the past but no longer happens in the present. So that's one use of used to. Then you've got number four, which is younger. Absolutely. When we were younger. I mean, all of you have agreed on that one. And then finally, how it felt the world fell at our feet. Before the world fell at our feet. Now, this this phrase, when something falls in the present, falls at your feet, it means it just comes to you. If you are starting a career and you're doing well, and then the whole world of that career just falls at your feet, it means it came quickly. It came quickly to you. You could say that. And then sometimes you might think, okay, how hard did the person have to work for it? If you use something like, before the world fell at his feet, or the world will fall at her feet, it's kind of saying that because it just fell, maybe they didn't have to work really hard for it. So, for instance, if you are, let's say, Prince Harry or Prince William, you'd say, okay, the world fell at their feet because they didn't have to work to get into that position. They were born into that position. Having said that, it doesn't mean they have to work hard to work in that sector. It doesn't mean you don't work hard, but to get to a position came maybe quite quickly and maybe a bit easy. If you then look at someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, did the world of football fall at his feet? No, he had to work really, really hard. Yes, he was naturally talented and gifted, and but he worked really hard to get there. So you wouldn't say the world fell at his feet necessarily. So yeah, that's the idea there. Well, guys, okay, so that's it. That's the English. That's what we're looking at in terms of the English side of things. I just want to tell you, guys, just to remind you, please make sure you like the video, and let me know in the comments afterwards if you enjoy the music English. I enjoy it personally. It gives me an opportunity to sing, but I do want to tell you guys something before the end of the lesson, because I've left 5 minutes for it. And that is to tell you about what's happening at AM Language this week. Now, I can see that a good number of you are here, which is excellent to see. So, what's happening at AM Language this week, and what should you know? Well, first of all, I can tell you that now Mondays, by the way, are always the same. You've got the Slimmer City Walk, and then you've got meet and greet. Tomorrow, you've got St. John's Cathedral, walk around Valletta. But I want to tell you about the evening. The evening, you've got Make Friends Speak English at Club Lounge. I do recommend this if you're new students or if you don't know many people. This is a great opportunity to socialize. And I do encourage, obviously, maintaining social distancing, and you've got your mask on. But during the period of like COVID, it's so important to make sure that you meet people and you enjoy yourself. Wednesday, you've got the bus trip to Valletta and the Chinese Garden. I've never been to the Chinese Garden, so if any of you do go to the Chinese Garden, let me know about it. And then in the evening, you've got a football match, but in the afternoon, you do have the option to go to the Intercontinental Hotel for a spa and a massage. Now, who doesn't want to be touched during COVID to have a massage? I haven't been for a massage personally. Alina says, sorry, this new timetable, catch me listening the lesson and cooking at the same time. Oh, not to worry, but I hope you're having a good lunch. I hope you have a good lunch, Alina. Thursday, you got 3 city tours and the temple, but the thing that has caught my eye, that's a point. If something catches your eye, it's the thing that jumps out at you. The thing that's caught my eye is scuba diving. You've got the opportunity to go scuba diving. It is October, the end, so the water's not going to be really warm. Having said that, the sea will be really clean this time of year. And when it's clean, it's great to go scuba diving. And Malta is such a fantastic place to go scuba diving. Then in the evening, you've got cinema night, where you get to watch a film. Friday is Halloween. Oh, I should have done Thriller. Oh, I'm such an I'm a numpty. I'm a numpty. I should have done Thriller. What am I doing? It is a Halloween week, and there was the opportunity with Music English, and I forgot about Thriller. Ah, well, maybe I'll just throw Thriller in later on in the week in some sort of way. Thriller night. Well, you've got pumpkin carving competition. So a pumpkin carving competition is you have a pumpkin and you have to make it look scary. You have to try and make a face. And there's some activities that are happening there. I do suggest it's a bit of a social event. Let's just say this. Who would be good to turn up as at the moment? Well, I suppose V for Vendetta. You've got the mask already there. Bane from Batman. He's got a mask. Yes. Oh, Spider-Man. But Spider-Man isn't Halloween, though. Then Saturday, you've got the usual sort of things in terms of Gozo, Camino. But in the afternoon, you've got a zip line. A zip line is when there's a rope that goes across like a canyon or like a or maybe 2 sides of a bay. I don't know. But you get to swing across, basically. And then Sunday, you've got sup yoga. Well, I guess that's just yoga. I think sup yoga is you're trying to do yoga on water. So that could be interesting. And then in the afternoon, you've got the opportunity for truly Malta, which will take you to different parts of the island. So that's all that's happening this week at AM Language. Thank you so much for joining the lesson today. Make sure you subscribe if you're new and share with other people. We're now up to 489. We are just 11 subscribers away from the big 500 mark. So like the video, share, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much for joining the lesson, and to everybody in the live chat who has who took part in the lesson today. Thank you very much for taking part in the live chat. I think Arena F, very well done today. You got all of them correct. Alida, well done as well. And De Burke as well. Thank you so much, as well as everyone else who was watching, such as Evelina, Lisa. Thank you very, very much as well for joining. Yes, that's it. That brings us to the end of the lesson. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Plurals, countable, uncountable, uncountable. So that's going to be for tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Have a lovely evening, and bye for now. Arena F, when is your lesson tomorrow? Same time, 4 o'clock. Just don't forget that the clocks have changed. So you are all on time today, but it's always at 4 o'clock. The lessons are always going to be at 4 o'clock unless I send a notice out saying otherwise. So thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and bye for now.